Don't take advice from losers. Don't take advice from people who have no experience in what they're talking about. You know those people, right? Those motherfuckers who haven't really had any experience in what they're talking about, but because they have knowledge, because they heard about it from somewhere, and they are not really wrong, they say this, like some advice, they give you some advice, like, oh, like I have a friend, okay, he gives me advice like, oh, you should go to the gym like this, or you should train this more and everything, right, and all that shit, or you should do exercise like this and all that shit. Like, the thing is, I have been going to the gym for almost 1.5 years, okay, and I already know much more than him. Like, the reason why I'm here speaking with this much conviction and confidence is because I know what I'm talking about. It's because I have been through that. It's because I have made a transformation from what I was. It's because I have helped other people in their transformation journey to go from a piece of shit to a less piece of shit. And these people who are absolute garbage, unwanted pieces of shit right now, they have the audacity to come to me and tell me you should do it like this or you should do it like that. Who have never stepped a foot inside the gym, who don't know how to journal, who don't know what meditation is about. They would make fun of me before I started it. Or I would be doing it. Like, oh, look, he's doing this and all that shit. Because their lizard brain would just cope. Right? Like, oh, how is this guy trying to improve himself? Oh, we have to push him down. Even if that's not what their intent is, even if they don't hate you, they could be like your really good or close friends, even best friends. Their lizard brain just overpowers and overtakes and just goes like, oh, how can this person be better than me? That's not possible. He's trying to improve himself. That hurts my ego. And the other case is like, then there are people that are obviously who like tell you like, oh, you've been doing this but I don't see much progress, or oh, you have been doing that and I don't see much change, and oh, you have changed a lot, definitely, haha. Like, shut the fuck up. You don't even you haven't even started. You don't even know what to do. If I kicked your ass into the gym, you wouldn't even know how to hold a dumbbell properly. Leave exercises, you won't even know what to do. If you kicked these people into the gym or journaling or any habit that you do, any work that you do, and you told them, go do this, they won't even try. They'll start making excuses. But I don't know, bro. I didn't mean it like that, or like, oh, I don't know. You have knowledge and everything, all that stuff. Bro, you could give these guys everything they need. You could give them the best gym, the best trainers, the best diet. You could give them like godly amount of sleep. Okay, whatever it is, you can give them everything and they would still make excuses. Why? Because they don't have that. They just don't have what it takes to be like that, at least as of yet. They may change in the future, which I hope they do, but still, like, these people, right, like, sorry, it's not even that what the advice they say is bad. Like, if someone tells like, oh, you should train your chest more because it looks undeveloped, okay, fine, they are right, and you should. Yes, they are right. You should train your chest more. They are not wrong. Take that advice, all right? Listen to you what your haters say. But it's like, it's so weird that they even say it with conviction, fake conviction, because they know they don't have what it takes to be like that, but they know that you have what it takes to be like that. So they are indirectly helping you to be like that, even though they are jealous deep inside that you're improving and you're getting better. Like, the most common thing, oh, you haven't changed much, or I don't see any change. It's not for you, it's for me. I notice the change. I will notice the change in my body, right? I will notice the change that is going on with me, with my mental state, with my physical well being. Sometimes, and a lot of the times, change isn't even what it looks like from outside. A lot of the change times, it could be spiritual, it could be mental, it could be with other people's relationship, it could be in so many different ways. It could be with action taking, it could be with any form of sphere of work that helps you get better overall. Like, you don't live my life. You have no idea what it takes to be like this. What it takes to come here. Like, there is, like, bro, look at this. Okay, I'll show you. Look at this. No one's here. Absolutely no one, right? Right, no one is here. No one is here. Literally, no one is here. Right? It's fucking 2:30. 1 minute. Let me put it back. Okay. Actually, screw it. I'll talk like this. It's 2:30 right now. It's hot. 37 degrees. I come out here and I'm recording videos here. Okay. And obviously, like, there are people out there, your friends, who you ask for advice and will give you really good advice. Right? I have a friend, like my best friend. I go on Google Meet with him and he gives me great advice because he's been in two short films. He has had somewhat of a good acting career in his like school and whatever it is. He's just good. He's just really good at this. He has a lot of experience and everything, and he's just good at this. So he gives me really fantastic advice, amazing advice. Right. Then it's like I have another friend who gives me advice, which is pretty good advice, no doubt. I'm not saying that. And because he has experience, he doesn't have any experience in acting or whatever or being on camera, but he has experience in other stuff, so he gives me advice from that. But there are fucking people out there who have no experience, who have nothing. They go on this Google and they search about how to do this and that, what you're doing, and they'll read off that and they'll be like, hey, I gave you a good like example for if you want to train chest, do incline dumbbell presses. Yeah, you're right. But then when I tell these people, yeah, but like I don't need your advice, I don't tell them, obviously, I just listen to it and ignore it. But like when you tell these people that, which is what they deserve to hear, they will lash out. They'll be like, did I say something wrong? What did I do? You don't know what it takes to, you just don't have the wisdom, you don't have that experience, you're not worth anything of saying, you know. Would you, if you want to be example for a millionaire, would you take advice from a person who's a billionaire? Yes. Multimillionaire? Yes. Millionaire? Yes. An aspiring millionaire who is trying? Yes. Would you take advice from a broke person? Obviously not. Yes, you could take advice from that broke person or a person who has bad financial condition over what happened, what they did wrong. Sure, absolutely fine. Take advice from losers and why they are losers, or like take advice from people who are not successful and why they are not successful, you know, because they tried. Take advice from people who actually tried, because even a lot of the people who don't really come under being losers or whatever it is, you know, like people who have bad financial condition, these people at least tried. They tried, you know, and honestly it's temporary. If they try again and again, they would get better, they would get more money and whatever it is, you know. The thing is, even those people who are not like, all right, so basically I kind of stopped recording in the middle, so I'll just continue with what I was saying. Basically, take three people. All right, take a topper of your class, the person who gets the most marks, who performs the best in class, gets the best grade. Take a person who does not get good marks, does not get good grades, but they are trying. And take a person who also gets the same marks but is not even trying, doesn't even care, or less, you know, the worst person. Take the worst person, take the best person, and take a person who is trying. If you ask the person who is not getting good marks but is at least trying, you know, maybe they're trying hard, or maybe they could try harder, whatever it is, but they're trying. If you ask that person for advice, they will give good advice, they will give really good advice, because they will tell you what mistakes they have done, you know, what mistakes they are doing, what mistakes they have faced before, what they are doing now, how they overcame it, and all of that. And you know, there's a quote that like, if you learn from the mistakes in your lifetime, that's good, but superior men learn from the mistakes of other men, because you won't live 100 lifetimes, you know, like, you get what I'm saying. So that's great. If you ask the topper for advice, how are you the best in class, how do you get the best grades, they will give you really good advice, obviously, because they have that experience, they have the knowledge, they have the wisdom, they know the drill, they know everything about it, so they'll give you good advice. If you ask that person who is not getting good marks at all, the worst in your class, and isn't even trying, it's pointless. Even if they give you good advice, even if they give you the same advice as the person who is trying and the person who is the best, the topper in class, the matter of fact is it doesn't matter, because they will not be able to speak with that conviction, they will not be able to speak with that confidence, they won't be able to tell you exactly what they really mean, because they themselves don't know what they are trying to say. It's worthless asking those people. And if that worst student of the class just gives a response or advice that I don't know, to be honest, because I don't study, I don't try. It's much better that you ask the person right next to me who is trying but is not able to get good marks, and the person who is the best in class. If that person gave me that advice, I would respect them as much as the advice given by the other two people, the guy who's trying and the topper, because at least it shows that they're self-aware. At least they know that it's their fault and that they're not even trying. So like that's great. It's like uh I'll never talk about, like how you should, like about dating, or like how you should talk to girls and everything and all that stuff. Like not girls, but like girlfriend, right? Because I don't have any experience with it. Like obviously I have knowledge, like, oh, make eye contact and be nice to them and treat them well and all that shit, okay? But like I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't speak with that conviction that I'm speaking with you right now when I give you an advice on a topic that I have no idea on. I have no experience and no wisdom, and you know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, try to speak to a person who knows what they're talking about, who knows the drill, the experience, the wisdom. So yeah, thank you.